What's up everybody? Today I'll be making a dreamy carrot cake, and it's topped with a wonderful cream cheese frosting and also some toasted coconut. I promise you this cake is amazing and you will love it and you will make it time and time again. First up, let's get started on the batter for the cake. First up, I'll start by adding my wet ingredients to the mixer, and again the recipe will be in the description below. I'll add my eggs, oil, and my sugar, and I'll mix this around. And as you can see, I have a whisk attachment, and when it's mixed together, I'll whip it on medium for about 5 minutes. What this does, it brings air into the cake and adds some volume. So as you can see, my mixture has increased in volume, and now I'll add my dry ingredients together. So I have baking soda and salt, and I'll add it to my flour. I'll also add all of my spices into my flour, and I'll mix this around with a fork so it's evenly incorporated, like so. After 5 minutes, I'll take my spatula, rubber spatula, and I'll brush down the sides. And now I'll add my vanilla, my coconut, and of course my grated carrots. And I'll turn this on the lowest setting. And as soon as that's incorporated, I'll start by adding my flour slowly. And as soon as it's incorporated, I'll stop. And that's your mixture, your beautiful carrot cake batter. So now I'll show you the next step. So my next step will be flouring my cake pan. So I'll start with this wrapper, and I have some butter on it. I'll brush this inside of my cake. You want to get all around with the butter. So you'll probably need about a teaspoon of butter. You just want to get all around. I will add about a 1/4 cup of flour to it, and you'll just hit this around. Go all the way around. Get all the sides. And this is a 9-inch cake pan, and this will be perfect for the cake. Now what you'll do is tap your flour back into the container. Now as you can see, you have a wonderfully floured and buttered cake pan, so this ensures your cake will not stick. Now I'll take my batter, I'll pop it in here. So now I'll bake my cake at 375 for about 30 to 35 minutes. So next up, we'll be doing the cream cheese frosting, and I'll tell you how I made my coconut flakes. So what I did is I used sweetened coconut flakes. You can also use unsweetened, and I toasted it in the oven at 350 for about 2 minutes, and you need to keep an eye on it and rotate it after 1 minute. After 2 minutes, this is what it looks like. It's wonderfully toasted and has a beautiful flavor, and this is what we're gonna top our cake with. So now let's make the cream cheese frosting. For the cream cheese frosting, you'll be needing unsalted butter, cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla. What's very important is for your butter and cream cheese to be at room temperature. This will ensure a beautifully silky and smooth frosting. So I'll bring you in closer so you can see the mixture. So as you can see, my KitchenAid is fitted with a whisk attachment. And now I'll start by adding my butter and cream cheese. And I'll put this down, and I'll whip this on medium until it comes together. So after about 2 minutes whipping my cream cheese and butter, I'll turn this off, and I'll take a rubber spatula, and I'll brush the sides. And I'll drop that down again, and I'll whip it for about 30 seconds before I add my powdered sugar and vanilla. So after 30 seconds, pull this up. Now I'll add my powdered sugar and also my vanilla. And I'll turn this on its lowest setting so it incorporates, then I'll whip it on medium. So after it's incorporated, I'll turn it up. So after 1 minute on medium, this is what it looks like. Super light and luscious. And now I'll transfer this to a container and we're on to the next step. So now my cake is out of the oven and it looks perfectly baked. But if you're unsure, you can test it with a toothpick. You'll take a toothpick and you'll poke directly in the center. And you want it to come out completely clean. This is how you know your cake is baked. Also, the next tip is to run an offset spatula or a knife around your pan so it ensures that it comes out smoothly. So now I'll let it sit in the pan for 30 minutes, then I'll unmold, then I'll let it sit for 30 minutes more so it cools before I frost my cake. So after 30 minutes, you'll give your pan a little shake, and then you'll pick a platter or a plate to unmold your cake, and then you'll flip it. Whoop. Boom, and that is your beautiful cake. So now that our cake is cooled, I'll frost it, but one more important tip is after you're finished whipping your frosting is to chill it for about 30 minutes, and this ensures it to be set and wonderful to frost your cake. I'll start by using my rubber spatula to get all of my frosting on top of my cake. Now I'll use my offset to spread it out. And this is a rustic cake, so you can decorate it however you feel. And now I'll add my coconut flakes. So this is a close-up view of the cake. Simple, rustic carrot cake. So here is my beautifully rustic carrot cake. Please make this recipe. I promise you'll enjoy it. It hits all the flavor points and also it's super moist. Again, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel. Apart from that, if you have any comments, please drop it below. And again, please make this wonderful carrot cake. I promise you'll enjoy it.